What happens when love begins after trust has already been broken? Turkish dramas have a powerful way of exploring relationships where betrayal, misunderstandings, or past pain leave deep emotional scars. These aren't simple love stories. They're about people who have been hurt, who struggle to trust again, and who slowly learn to open their hearts once more. What makes these stories so engaging is the emotional journey, not just the romance. You see the distance, the silence, the hesitation, and then, little by little, the healing begins. It's not instant, it's not perfect, but it feels real. In this list, we're diving into Turkish dramas where love grows after trust is broken, and where healing becomes just as important as the relationship itself. These are the kind of stories that pull you in emotionally and stay with you long after they end. On number 10 we have Senatin Kokukları. This drama starts with deep emotional pain, where trust has already been broken before the story even begins. The characters carry wounds from the past, and you can feel that heaviness in every interaction. At first, there's distance, hesitation, and a lot of unspoken emotions. But slowly, as they spend more time together, something begins to change. The connection doesn't come easily. It builds through patience and understanding. What makes it powerful is how real the healing process feels. There are setbacks, doubts, and moments where trust feels impossible. But that's exactly what makes the journey meaningful. You see how love can slowly rebuild what was once broken, and that quiet healing is what stays with you. On number 9 we have Gelecek Mektuplar. This drama takes a more emotional and reflective approach to broken trust. It revolves around past decisions and words that left lasting scars on relationships. As the story unfolds, characters are forced to face those memories again. The emotional tension comes from what was left unsaid and what was misunderstood. You can feel the weight of regret in their interactions, but at the same time, there's a strong sense of hope. The relationships begin to heal as truths slowly come to light. The connection rebuilds step by step, not all at once. It's calm, emotional, and very thoughtful. You really feel the passage of time in their journey, and that makes the healing feel genuine. On number 8 we have El Turco. This drama blends emotional pain with a strong and intense storyline. The relationship begins in a place of mistrust, shaped by circumstances and past experiences. At first, the connection feels distant and guarded, but as they face challenges together, that distance slowly starts to fade. What makes it engaging is how trust is rebuilt through actions, not just words. You see the characters prove themselves again and again. The emotional intensity adds depth to their bond. It's not an easy journey, and that's what makes it feel real. There's tension, but also moments of genuine care. Over time, love begins to replace doubt, and that transformation is what makes it so powerful. On number 7 we have Baska Bir Gun. This story focuses on second chances and emotional growth. The characters are brought together again after trust has already been broken. At first, everything feels awkward and uncertain. There's a clear struggle between holding on and letting go, but as they reconnect, old feelings begin to resurface. What makes it relatable is how realistic their reactions are. They don't forgive easily, and they don't forget quickly. The healing takes time, and you can feel that in every scene. Small moments start to rebuild what was lost. It's quiet, emotional, and very grounded. You see how love can return, even after everything falls apart, and that slow rebuilding feels very real. On number 6 we have Sakir Pasa Elisi, Mucizeler ve Skandalar. This drama brings broken trust into a larger family setting, where secrets and betrayals affect multiple relationships. Trust isn't just broken between two people, it impacts everyone around them. The story is filled with emotional conflicts, misunderstandings, and hidden truths. As everything begins to unfold, relationships are tested in different ways. What makes it interesting is how healing happens on multiple levels. It's not just romantic, it's personal and familial. The characters are forced to confront difficult truths, and through that, they begin to grow. The emotional weight stays strong throughout the story. It's intense, but also meaningful, and it shows how healing can come even after deep damage. On number 5 we have Gizli Bahçe. This drama feels very personal and emotional right from the start. The relationship begins with misunderstandings and hidden truths that slowly damage trust. You can see how both characters struggle to open up again after being hurt. There's a quiet tension in their interactions, like they want to trust but are afraid to. As the story moves forward, small moments begin to soften that distance. What makes it special is how subtle the healing feels. It's not dramatic, it's slow and realistic. You watch them rebuild their connection step by step. There are setbacks, but also genuine progress, and that balance makes it feel very real. It shows how love can grow again, even after being broken. On number 4 we have Layla. This drama explores betrayal betrayal in a very emotional and intense way. Trust is broken deeply, and the impact of that betrayal stays with the characters. At first, the relationship feels almost impossible to fix. There's anger, pain, and a lot of unresolved emotions. But as the story unfolds, you start to see moments of vulnerability. Those moments slowly begin to change everything. The characters are forced to face their feelings honestly. What makes it powerful is how raw everything feels. Nothing is hidden or softened. The healing process is messy, but real. And that's what makes their connection so meaningful in the end. On number 3, we have Ayazın Sonu Goons. This story focuses on emotional distance and the slow journey back to connection. The characters have been hurt in ways that make trusting again very difficult. At first, they keep their guard up, avoiding anything that could hurt them again. But over time, small gestures begin to break those walls. The relationship develops quietly, without big dramatic moments. It's more about feeling than action. You can see the change happening slowly in their behavior. What makes it beautiful is how natural that transition feels. There's no rush, just gradual healing. It shows how love can return when you least expect it, and that softness makes it stand out. On number 2, we have Kimiler Geldi Kimiler Gekti. This drama takes a broader look at relationships and emotional healing. It shows how different people deal with broken trust in their own ways. Some move on, some hold on, and some try to rebuild. The storytelling feels very real and relatable. You see multiple perspectives on love and healing. The connections between characters feel natural and layered. There's no single perfect solution, just real emotional journeys. What makes it engaging is how honest everything feels. You can relate to the confusion and the growth. It's not just about one love story, it's about understanding relationships as a whole, and that makes it very impactful. On number 1, we have Kuvvetli Bir Alkış. This drama takes a deeper and more emotional approach to broken trust. It's not just about romance, it's about personal struggles, identity, and emotional wounds. The connection between the characters feels complex and layered. At first, there's a strong sense of distance and emotional disconnect, but slowly, as they confront their past, things begin to change. The healing here is not easy, it's slow and sometimes painful, but that's what makes it feel real. The emotions are raw and honest throughout the story. You can feel every step of their journey. It's not just about falling in love, it's about learning to trust again, and that's why it takes the top spot. So these were the Turkish dramas where broken trust slowly turns into healing love. Which one of these stories connected with you the most? Or is there a drama you think should be on this list? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy emotional and realistic love stories like these, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more recommendations.